Okay, hi, I'm going to show you how to do my double 8 stitch, and I'm making an infinity scarf right now on the Cindy Wood Infinity Loom. It's their 3/4 gauge 122 peg loom, and here's what the stitch looks like. Let's look at it like this maybe too. There, see, it's a very pretty stitch. It almost looks like a drop stitch kind of look, and way easier and faster. This whips up really fast, doesn't curl, and it's pretty easy to do. It's all done in one row, and it's all based on the figure 8 stitch. So let's get started. Oh, my yarn is Charisma, and the color is Stormy. Okay, so our yarn is coming out of this peg here. So let's get this nice and close so you can see it. So our yarn is coming out of this peg right here. So we go behind the next peg and inside. And then we wrap in front of the next peg, behind it, in a figure 8 pattern. And our working yarn is coming out in front. So I'll do that again. We're at this peg, we're going to wrap behind the next peg, come in front, wrap the number, or this peg here, the pink peg, and then figure 8 with the working yarn coming in the front. I'll do it one more time. We're at this peg, behind the next peg, in front of the pink peg, wrap behind the pink peg, front of the peg before it, and then coming out in front here. Okay, and then we just knit that off. Now we're going to take this and we're going to wrap the peg the other way. So we're going to wrap it like this. Oh, we're going to stay behind, wrap it in front of the pink peg, go behind this white peg, and now we're going to be facing backwards. So we'll do that again. We want to make sure that the yarn's coming out frontwards the first time, backwards the other time, because that'll give us a nicer pattern in here. Right in here where we're seeing this pattern with these stitches. If they're both exactly the same direction, it won't make such a pretty thing here. So, okay, so we're behind this white peg here. We're going to come behind the pink peg, wrap it, go wrap the white peg, and now the working yarn's going to be coming behind, and then just knit it over. And that's it. That's the stitch. Just repeat that all the way along. So here we are at this stitch. I'm going to put this down so you can see it better. We're at this stitch. We go behind the pink one now, come in between the pink and the white one, wrap the white one, wrap the pink one, and have the working yarn in front. And then just knit it over. And you can keep it nice and loose. You just have a nice looser stitch, nicer pattern. But if you want to tighten it up a bit, you can. Then we're behind, and we wrap in front of the white peg, go behind, wrap the pink peg, working yarn behind, knit it over. That's it. And again, we're at this peg, go in between these two, wrap that peg, wrap this peg in a figure 8, and there we are with the working yarn in front, knit it off. Then the working yarn is behind, wrapping the same 2 pegs again, figure 8ing them, working yarn behind, and knitting it over. Okay, yarn's coming from this peg, behind, in between, wrapping this peg, wrapping this peg, yarn is in front, knitting it over. Behind, wrapping this peg, knitting it over. That's all there is to it. And just by doing this, I've got an amazing amount of work done. It's a very big stitch. It's this whole area right here. About an inch of work. This knot up to that line. Just by doing that, that's how fast it whips up. So for making an infinity scarf, really, really is fast. And it's a really, really pretty stitch. So there you go. That's how to make it. Have fun with it, and I hope you enjoy it. And until next time, we'll see you.